Oh, it don't fit on this monitor, but you do get the Lego shelf, so that's pretty cool. We got 2 new builds over the last couple months. We got the bush plane. And then of course we got the big Lego Droideka back here. Pretty cool builds. I like them a lot. I have nowhere to put them though, so they get to be right there. I have no idea if the sound is actually coming through here or if it's coming through the camera. So if it's just the worst fucking audio quality and it's actually coming through the camera and I didn't have to wear these, then damn. Anyways, we got a food review. So the Stripes on Cal and Barnett actually got a taco truck in like February, and it's not been open. But today's the grand opening, so I got a free quesadilla platter. It was that or a taco. So I got beef fajitas. So not a quesadilla, it's fajitas. So it would be $7. Okay, it would be $7.29, but it's free. So I got charro beans and Mexican rice with this, and I haven't even looked in here yet. So here's the container. Nothing special. I did get red salsa. So we're actually going to start with the red salsa individual on its own. Very actually that's the right amount of kick for some street tacos. I think that's just about right. I like that. That's good. It's not very spicy, kind of liquidy, but that's okay. Not a whole lot of tomato there. Wow, this is garbage. Alright, so on initial opening, we're going to do the 1-bite rule. I should have gotten tacos is the first thing I've noticed, because I'm going to have to go get a tortilla from the kitchen, actually. So it looks like for beef fajitas, they don't give you the tortilla to make the fajita. You just get the vegetables and meat. So here's actually, we're going to take the camera off. Let's get a review. Remember, this is free, but come on. Day one. This isn't the worst looking piece of junk, and I guess the box kind of fell, so it should be more in the middle. But, yeah, we got some Mexican rice, we got some beans, we got some fajita meat. So, if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna go get some, actually, I don't have to. I got utensils. They actually gave me something. Hold up. Am I just gay? I do got a fork, but I will be putting this on a tortilla. So I'm going to go to the kitchen real quick and get a tortilla. Oh, hell yeah. So unfortunately, we only have full-sized tortillas, so that's going to be a big-ass tortilla for this, but that's okay. It's not really about that. All right, so we're actually going to start with the sides. Here's the downwards angle. So we're going to start with the sides. I'm going to start with the beans. We're going to do a 1-bite rule. Okay, the flavor is there. These are actually pretty solid. They could have been cooked slightly longer. They're not the right mush, but they got the right flavor. These are good. You can see they actually do have like jalapenos in the beans, and I think that makes a world of a difference. That's pretty good for a first bite. Let me get that second bite. I'm going to go a jalapeno one there. Okay, these are solid. Better than most taco trucks, actually. So for a white person-owned, white-employed taco truck that should taste like garbage, it actually has the flavor down quite nicely. Let's move on to the Mexican rice. Yeah, can't mess that up. That just tastes like Mexican rice. You can tell me this is just fucking Uncle Ben's microwave rice, and I'd believe you. Nothing special. 5 out of 10. These right now, 9 out of 10. I actually think these are bomb and better than most restaurants I've had. Something to note is that, what the fuck, dude? They gave me the whole tomato here, bro. We got the tomato fajita. Like, some of this stuff's diced the right way, but, I mean, what is this? The size of that's as long as my finger. Hold on, let's get an angle on that. Thickness, finger for scale, so that's pretty big. That being said, I'm going to get just a bite of meat. Okay, incredibly tender. The flavor's there. There is way better flavor out there, but for a gas station taco truck that is brand new first day and this is free, that's actually really fucking good. It's incredibly tender, which I don't know if you know this. When you get fajitas at a taco truck, so often you get, and this is normal for a lot of Hispanic cooking. They cook that shit well done, and so you'll get fajita meat that's actually pretty tough. And this is common with a lot of the taco trucks, at least in the Wichita Falls area. Maybe we just got stupid owners here, but this was really, really tender. So now we're actually going to put this on the tortilla. But really, this was the one bite rule. We're just going to have 1-2 bites, and then I'll just tell you what it is. I think the tortilla is going to do nothing but enhance it. I'm going to get some cheese, get some tortilla. I'll eat that. That's for after the video. I guess let's take a bite of this tomato. I don't like tomatoes, by the way. I don't like big pieces of it. So let's see how this goes. It's just a tomato. I'm not even going to put that in my meat, on my food. But, and then let me get one bite of just their green pepper. Yep, can't mess it up. So, overall, so the beans were the best part, which is sad when you order beef fajitas. No tortilla, which was really interesting, so I got mine right here. I'm going to probably toast that in a second, but so yeah, I really expected it to, be in an eatable container, or an eatable handheld fashion, but that's okay. They gave me a fork, so what did I expect? The other option was a burrito meal. And I guess I'm really dissing this because I'm not using the salsa yet. Here, let me get one little bite with just the salsa on the meat. Yeah, that salsa's pretty banging, actually. Good salsa. Fantastic beans. 9 out of 10, almost a 10 out of 10. The rice leaves something to be desired. That's a 50-50. You can tell. That might even be a 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. It's nothing special, but it isn't bad. It's just like, that's rice. The meat is actually really tender, really tasteful. It could use a little more kick. I think it's kind of weak. But the presentation of this whole thing was lacking. I opened it up and I was like, what the fuck is this? I had a quarter of a tomato. I don't even like tomatoes, but I'll eat them with stuff and when they're diced up or stringed up. But that is a chunk. I mean, that is a chunk that is the size of an apple core sitting in the middle of my box. That leaves something to be desired. So for $7, I'm going to say no. This is not a good purchase. But if this was $4 or $5, hey, I don't think I would be complaining right now. That'd be like, okay. I'd be like, oh, that's worth $4 or $5. There's better out there. It's better spending $6 on 3 tacos at any other food truck. But for this being the only food truck that's not downtown and it's 2 feet away, and it was quick. I mean, I waited 4 minutes, not even. I just went back to my car and pet my dog for 2 seconds, wiped her eye boogers off. I said, Olive, you're such a good girl. Then I walked back and my food was ready. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I don't really recommend it, but I'm eager to see the burrito part. Now, their breakfast burritos, I'm excited for that because, if you know about Market Street, this shit's like $3.99, $4. The breakfast menu I saw, it wasn't available right now because it's 12:40 p.m. But the breakfast menu, the burritos were like $2.50, $2.79. So under $3 for a breakfast burrito. If it is any decent size, you can't mess up a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito. So I just imagine that that's not bad. And so I'm probably going to get that later. And I'll leave a quick review for that too. But overall, I'm going to give this taco truck probably just a 4 out of 10. I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired. It's not good. The fact that it was free is what's carrying it in my mind. So I gotta walk past that bias. But I guess I didn't even get tacos. So what do I know? But I can't imagine that it's much better, considering the presentation of this meal was subpar. I mean, if you put it in a tortilla, it's going to taste slightly better. But is it going to be that much better? I mean, are they going to dice up onions and put that shit on there with cilantro and some good salsa? I don't think so. I don't think this is a good buy. I don't think it's a good taco truck, but it's a welcome change to the area. I mean, there's nothing else in a 5-10 mile radius, 5 mile radius. You know, every other taco truck's a 10-15 minute drive downtown. So the fact that this is not even a minute away, you know, if I want some shitty tacos on a day off, maybe I'll hit it up. But I don't know if I'll be going back that much. Except I'll go back to my soda because it's at the gas station. But will I get a taco? Maybe not. Breakfast burrito? Probably. All right. Thank you, Tri Bar.